Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Being and the Ocean. This talk was given by Vedananda to a gathering in Morecambe in the early years. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the earth was without form, and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. I love those two verses. Using the analogy of the ocean. That's also one of my favourite analogies, and I use the ocean analogy a lot. The Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. The ocean moves and existence comes into being. I don't mean that something exists, I mean that the fact of existence itself is created. When the ocean of pure consciousness moves, then existence creates that which exists. The only thing that exists at that point, it creates pure being. And then being creates the universe. No matter, space, energy, or even time yet. This is just the universe in its form as reality. The universe itself as matter does not yet exist, but the fact of the universe creates duality. We are at the level that the Vedas call Ritambhara Pragyam, the level of reality where existence starts to exist, intelligence becomes intelligent, and creativity becomes creative. At this point, being can now revel in the joy of duality, and it does. It becomes an infinity of souls, each distinct, though not separate. I'll explain the difference between distinct and separate shortly. And each is also the whole. So now we can view the ocean as that whole, which means it is also an ocean of soul. And as it moves, it forms waves. Each wave rises and falls, and the yugas, the ages, turn. Have you ever watched a wave, really watched a wave? As each wave rises, it becomes stretched out, and then it starts to break into separate droplets of water. And in our analogy, at that point, each distinct soul becomes a separate soul, and it starts its joyful journey, the journey back to the ocean. Imagine for a second a single drop of seawater. Imagine it hanging in the air, not only distinct from the rest of the ocean, but also separate from it and from every other drop. Now watch it as it falls and returns to the ocean. Its constituent atoms still exist. That drop still exists, and it is distinct from the rest of the ocean, but it is no longer separate from it. And you could no longer find it or distinguish it from the rest of the ocean. It would once again be a part of the whole. Let go of that which you believe yourself to be. Become that which you already are.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.